I have done this video at least 2 times. The team sucks. I'm sorry. Count Drake 4576. Your team is bad, but I've made a better version. So this commenter wanted me to use this. Don't look at my other teams, but he wanted me to use a Cleavor Sableye team, but this team is just trash. So we're not using it. I made it way better. Hopefully it's at least good enough that I'm not ranting about the team the entire time, because my yap to gameplay ratio was completely off the charts. So hopefully this will go better. But anyway, I want to talk about my car and why it's important to have a good running car in America, because it is very important. I know most of my audience is American. They already know this, but maybe they don't even realize it because they just have a good car and they're not even thinking about maybe if their car just like breaks down, they're just shit out of luck, because work's 15 miles away. And GG's if your car breaks down, how are you going to get there? You're going to take an Uber every day? Oh, guess what? You make $15 an hour? Oh, well, good. Yeah, you're literally an hour of wages going towards an Uber. Good job. Glad that math works out for you. So anyway, I'm just gonna click Willow on Koraidon here, and that actually works out really well for me. Epic. I'm guessing they just go Gliscor right here, honestly. Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me taunt him. Oh my, dude, I'm way epic. I'm way more epic than you. I'm way better than this guy. Yahoo! All right, this video is gonna go so much better. We can just go into Mr. Iron Bundle as he EQs. Whatever. Ice Beam is completely free. Even if he goes Kyogre, it doesn't matter. I'm Choice Specs Iron Bundle. Yeah, whatever, dude. You're dead. Oh, this is why you have fast Pokemon in your team. That's towards you, Count Drake. Okay, back to yapping. Not about gameplays. No more gameplay. Back to yapping. So, my car. I have a 2008 Cadillac, and it was kind of on there was a problem with the engine in 2021. So we knew that it was kind of on its last legs, right? But in the past 3 years, it really hasn't had that many problems. It's been pretty reliable for me, which has been awesome. I need it. So it's good that it's been reliable for me. Necrozma, that is an absolutely insane play. I still have a Reflect Up. What are you doing? I'm going to U-turn immediately. Yep, because that was so predictable. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I doing? Going back into Iron Bundle and getting a kill. Facts. So anyway, that was a great switch from the opponent. Let me go into Third Eye Blind here, because it's completely free. I can taunt, I can Willow. It doesn't matter. I can do it all. So yeah, car is... I'm taunting immediately. Yeah, you're so ass, dude. Dude, my gameplay ratio is off. Okay, focus on the car. 2008 Cadillac. Had a problem in 2001. It's been fine since then. But there was a problem. I heard a very, very bad problem with the vehicle when yeah. That's a crazy Terra. Holy shizay. All right, hold on. I need to clutch up. All right, no, I'd win. Am I faster than you? Oh, for sure, dude. There's no way you're max speed. Okay, so problem with the car. When I'm driving back, so this is my timeline. So this week, right? I don't know what week this is, but we're going to say Monday, last Monday, which would have been the 27th of May. Last Monday, I was driving home. I was going to go back home just for a few days, just to see my fam before I entered the workforce the following Sunday, right? And so my car is making this fluttering sound, like kind of like that, but it sounded way more different than that. I don't know how to really describe it. It sounded like a train like chugging down the track. So I was freaking out. And also, no, that problem didn't happen until Friday. Monday's problem was the car stuttered a few times going uphill. Not every time I went uphill, but enough to make me like, it's max speed, Necrozma. Go fuck yourself, buddy. It was enough to like make me worried about it, I was concerned. I love my car. I don't want it to be damaged. So I was a little worried about it. So I was like, okay, let's get in. There might be something wrong with the engine. If this car cannot break down on me, I need it to last me at least another 12 months would be great. Fuck you, Miraidon. Whatever, dude. I'm gonna win this game. Facts. All right, because I can just Sword Stance with Moby. Facts. Moby on my dick. All right. Why did I call it Moby? Because Moby sings the song Extreme Ways, and I have the Terra Normal E-Speed, bitch. Oh my god, I'm ass. I probably die. Oh, leftovers, bitch, yeah, baby. All right, anyway, so car was making a bad noise. Obviously, that's bad. Does this just no, that did not kill at all. Okay, that's really bad. It's okay, though, because I can go into you, and I can Will-O-Wisp here. So, car was having troubles. I didn't want it to break down on me because I can't afford it to break down on me. Great Will-O-Wisp dodge from my Sableye, as reliable as always. I could have actually really used that 18% chip, but it's fine. I have Mr. Tarap ass ghost, and I actually cannot clear out the rain, which is really bad. I was already faster than it too. Oh my god, that's really fucking ass. Whatever. Oh no, you fucked yourself, buddy. You actually just fucked yourself. Whatever, dude. I live this shit. Whatever. I'm better. You want to see me live this shit? I am sorry, my yap. Dude, that definitely mattered. That 100,000 fucking percent mattered. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, I have to click flame. No, dude, I lose, man. That's so. Okay, whatever. Hold on. I'm going to continue my yap session, but I definitely lost this game. So we're just going to go into the next game, and I'll be right back. So we took it to the dealership and needed an oil change anyway. So we just did all the oil change stuff, blah, blah, blah. Turns out the car wasn't like quote unquote damaged enough that they could actually identify something wrong with it. So basically my car is still good enough that they literally cannot tell me what's wrong with it because they don't know where to even start looking for a problem like that. And so, okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I drive my car around for the next few days. And it turns out it's fine. I'm not going super fast or pushing it super hard, but nothing bad happens. So come Friday's a big important day. There is a wedding that day. A wedding for a close friend of mine. Also, excuse me, that was gross. A wedding for a close friend of mine. I had known about this wedding for like 7 months. I go to a school that she previously went to. She transferred schools like a year at, like 6 months after meeting me. Like literally ridiculous. And guess what? I still got invited. So I felt like I was him, you know. I felt pretty lucky. Like, damn, I still get invited. Damn. Okay. So I gotta make sure I'm there. You know, I gotta make sure that I'm there for her because that's important. It's important for me to be there for her, right? I mean, it's important just for me. You know, it's not about me. It's of course not about me, but it's important for me to be there, you know? So anyway, I go into Miraidon here because I know he's going to do this dumb shit, and I'm going to taunt this thing immediately because I'm guessing he's going to swap out if he's a real one. Because there's no way he's just going to eat this U-turn. Okay, yeah, we're U-turn now. Bitch! And then so, come Friday, wedding day. So, I leave with a perfect amount of time to get to the venue. I do have to speed a little bit, but, you know, who doesn't freaking speed, right? So, a crit U-turn did 40% to Wo-Chien. This Pokemon is so bad, dude. That shit's not real. Whatever, I'm going to Mr. Iron Bundle. He knocks off immediately. Okay. I guess I get more turns now to click buttons. Awesome. And so I leave it with enough time to get there, right? 30 minutes into my adventure, my car starts making that train noise I talked about earlier. And just to be clear, it wasn't making this noise earlier in the week. It just started making this noise on Friday. And so I was like, oh shit, this is bad. I have 2.5 hours left of this 3-hour trip. I can't do this. And so I freeze dry on Rotom like an absolute boss. Get fucked. Time to flip turn out. And so so I call my parents and like, yeah, you should probably turn around. I'm just like, fuck, I guess I'll turn around. And so I turn around and I get back home and they're like, yeah, you can't make it this way. I'm like, well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was pretty sad and pissed about the entire day. You know what I'm more sad and pissed about though? The fact that this Rotom has the fucking balls to be Choice Scarf. What the actual fuck is that? I don't even have a Stealth Cocker on this team, but whatever. I have an Arceus normal, so I win. All right, anyway, go back into MGMT. Click taunt on this bitch. Fuck you. Fuck this guy's team, bro. This team is ass. Yo. Yeah, fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Wow, that's actually unbelievable. All right, I'm U-turning into a presumed knockoff is what I'm thinking. So I'd actually enjoy Eternatus not having choice specs in this game. So I will probably let it get knocked off. I want everything else to have its item. As of course he knocked off because he's a pussy. All right, let's just sludge wave here, fucking wee ball, all right? And so Friday, yeah. So obviously can't go to the wedding. We take the car into the shop. There's a problem with some cylindrical item. Guys, I can't even tell you what it is. I totally forgot what it's called. But anyway, it's a pretty important. It's like a bearing almost. It's like the bearing for your wheels, right? And so obviously that's very important and crucial. Want to see me Dynamax can on some real G shit? Facts. All right, I'm doing it. Yo, dude, you're fucking ass for that play. Unbelievable. That's crazy. You know, I can respect it though. Yeah, I get the roll though. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, so car. You know, obviously not ideal, but you know, we'll get it's only a $700 fix. I thought my car was fucked. And it was like a $650, $700 fix. They ended up even taking off the charge for, oh, is this where I tear a bug? Terra Blast? Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I'll do one more game. So I was actually very relieved. As pissed as I was that I missed this wedding, I was so relieved that it was not a costly thing. So I'm like, okay, great. So fix got done Saturday, and Saturday comes along. So it's fixed, whatever, pay for it. Great. Awesome. My mom suggests, okay, how about you test drive it a little bit? And you're like, that's a good idea. I should go do that. So I go and test drive it for about 25 miles, and nothing seems wrong with it. It seems to be driving a little bit better even. But guess what happens? I go on the interstate or whatever, and I go up to 75, 80 miles per hour. The train tracks started clicking again, bro. That fucking sound had started again. So I started freaking shouting like, yo, what are we doing here? And so I take it back, and I was like, hey guys, this shit is fucked. Please fix, thanks. And so they're like, all right, let's see what the problem is. And they go out, so it turns out these guys don't test drive it above like 65 miles per hour, because there's a fast-ish interstate like near the dealership, not near the dealership, near the I can't believe that didn't kill. Squeeze me. Near the, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's Firestone. It's like the car fixer up or whatever. So there's not really a fast like anything over like 65 nearby, right? So I guess they don't test drive it at 65, 70, even though they really needed to. Actually, it's gonna suck. Damn it, dude, I'm ass. All right. Nah, I'd win. So like, so yeah, they don't test it at that speed. I don't know why he thought I was gonna click Draco Meteor. That was a terrible read from my opponent. I'm just destroying this guy. Good lord. Yo, why did I ever think this tier was hard, dude? Actually, this tier sucks ass. Yeah, Calm Mind. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you're about to get Sableye, pussy. All right, anyway, back to ranting. Blood Moon and kills. Okay, you know what? I can understand that though. That makes sense. Hold on. I just Dynamax cannon win. Okay, GG's. I can't turn to a fairy joint. Yep, this shit's over. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, yo, this shit isn't fixed. This shit needs fixed. What are we doing here, guys? And so I'm not that mad, but I want them to fix it, you know? And they're like, okay, you know, we'll go fix it. We'll make sure it's fixed. I'm like, cool, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so glad I didn't click the Terra button there. And so they do. They go back. Turns out the $700 fix wasn't necessary at all. The whole reason I was making the train track sound was because the heat shield on the engine was getting so hot and it was going so fast that it was hitting up against the cover on the front of your car. I was actually faster than Koraidon. Good God, this was the worst team of all time. I'm going to finish my story here because I don't want to get into another game. So they just need to tighten it down. That was the whole reason they need to fix it. So they do tighten it down. They fix, and now it's fixed. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go test drive it again. Not like 200 feet into my like driving, the axles are not properly moving with the wheel. Like I'd move the wheel left and the axles wouldn't move left until like, it's like the wheel wasn't inset into the axle that actually moved the wheels. So basically my car wasn't being responsive to me. And I'm like, oh shit, this is bad. I need to pull over immediately. I was already in the leftmost lane. I had to go across like 3 lanes of decent traffic to get into the right lane and pull over into like this huge strip mall area of town. And so we took it back to the dealership. So actually I can't spoil it, but there was another problem with the car, and they're like, okay, this is going to cost like $800. And we're just like, fuck, because if 2 or 3 things are going this wrong with the car within a week, like how much longer does this car have in it? So we're like debating if we should just like scrap the car at this point and take out a loan and get a new one, or, you know, a new used car, that is, or if we should just bite the bullet. We're like, okay, we'll bite the bullet. And so we do. So my father, great man that he is super calm about it, super nice about it, because I think they fucked something up, because it was driving perfectly fine all week before that. And even after I went and test drove it when they fixed the first thing, it was still driving fine. So I'm like, they had to have fucked something up when they went to fix this heat shield. They must have like hit a curb or something. Like they screwed something up. And so I'm pissed the whole time. So I don't talk to them. My dad does. My dad's super calm and chill and awesome. And so they keep lowering the price, and we're like, okay, maybe there's some guilt going on here. My dad ends up going back the next day on Sunday. Sunday, by the way, was supposed to be the day I started my job. And they were like so cool about it. They're like, okay, my employers, that is, they're like, yeah, if you can't come in today, that's okay. Just come in tomorrow. I'm like, awesome, perfect. I didn't even have to spend a vacation day. You guys are awesome. MVP, new employer, MVP right there. Because I was 2 hours away from where I'm supposed to be working, so it wouldn't have been possible. It just would have been very, very inconvenient for my family and I. So my dad ends up going and talking to them the next day on Sunday, like during the middle of the day. He goes back, maybe showing them some things they might have fucked up earlier in the week and how it might have been their fault, but like being nice about it, you know? And so turns out they figured out that they are the ones that fucked up, because when they did the alignment all the way earlier in the week on Tuesday, when we first took the car in, because of the stuttering problem, they had realigned it. They did an oil change and they realigned the car. They rotated the tires. They had fucked up putting something back with the tires. They didn't tighten like the lug nuts up tight enough. I don't know what the fuck the part is. I'm not a car guy, but they didn't tighten the wheels, some part of the wheels up enough. And so the car was basically going to fall apart. And if I was going on the highway or something, I could have easily like killed myself, which would not have been fun. So turns out they took responsibility. They did not charge anything for that quote unquote fix, which shouldn't have ever been a problem in the first place, because they fucked it up. I'm just lucky enough that it didn't screw up earlier, because then I could have died, which again would not have been very fun. So yeah, they fixed it up. Great, awesome, fantastic, for no charge. I still missed the wedding, which was super unfortunate. But guys, that is why having a good, reliable car in America is so important, because I missed my first day on the job because I didn't have a reliable car. And honestly, I'm still not feeling great about this car, but she's my baby. We're going to ride her into the sunset, and I'm going to try and treat her as nicely as possible to get the most out of her as possible, because I need this car to last me as long as possible. So yeah, having a reliable car in this country is just so damn important. And also being able to know how to talk to people who know more info than you that otherwise you can't fix, because me and my family don't know enough about cars to fix this ourselves, right? So we have to be nice to these people and form a relationship, so that way when they fuck it up, they're nice enough to tell us that they fuck it up. So that's why it's very important to have that kind of relationship with those people, you know? And yeah, my dad really showed me that this weekend. Shout out to my dad. He a real one. I know he's not going to watch this video because he doesn't support my YouTube career, which I explained in a previous video. But, you know, yeah, shout outs to him. I think that's all I really want to talk about. Just my car falling apart, wanting to rant about it. Sorry I didn't really do a game for this last 3 minutes, but this video would have been so much longer if I did because my yapping to gameplay ratio is so bad during these rant sessions. I've thought about it. I just need to get a list of stuff. I need to get a list and like write out the things I need to rant about before the video starts so I can just focus on that. I don't know how some YouTubers do it where they just don't even focus on the gameplay at all, because Pokemon, there's so much energy and effort and like mind going into it that I'm like, I can't, it's like hard for me to juggle both, but I'll get better at it, folks. You believe it. Count Drake 4576. Honestly, you made me lose my mind. Don't look at my teams, but you made me lose my mind using this team. This team is horrible. There is no speed control. It is terribly slow. It has 2 dead mons that are being used here. Mewtwo is maybe the worst Ubers Pokemon all the time. Palafin is terrible because so many people are using Koraidon, Odrippin, Heart Flame, awesome Pokemon. It's way too slow. You need Trailblaze on this. If you really want to try and use this, you have to use Trailblaze on it. Eternatus is cool. Choice Specs is probably not the greatest item. Sableye is a fine option. I think I put Taunt on it because I think originally it was another attacking move in this slot or something. Oh no, it was Nightshade instead of Taunt. I actually put Taunt in because, yeah, you could see why Taunt was so valuable in this video. But yeah, this is a terrible team. Would not recommend using it. But thank you for the inspiration with Sableye, and I actually did get some good value out of Eternatus. Even the Terra Bug Blast somehow came into play, which was pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want to use this team, I'll be down. I don't know if I put these teams in the description or not. I usually don't. But anyway, have a great rest of your day, folks. Make sure your car is kept running. Thank your dad. If your dad's a good person, I don't know, maybe your dad's a piece of shit. Probably don't thank him for that. But if your dad's a cool person, make sure he knows he's a cool person. I know I'm bad about doing that, so make sure you're good about doing that. I have nothing else for you folks. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.